music, so it was a blast to be able to do a movie where I combined the storytelling aspects with the music industry, and specifically the Christian music industry, which I grew up with.
What I love about the story about Johnny is that it kind of mirrors a lot of different people's stories, no matter if you're in the music industry or if you're not even involved in the entertainment industry at all. I mean, people that actually have to go on a personal journey to find out what they truly believe in.
In casting it, you know, Kevin Max from DC Talk, that was an easy one to do. It was great to bring in somebody that had been at the pinnacle of the Christian music scene in the 90s.
I did a little bit of acting in front of the camera as DC Talk. My good friend Randall Tex Cobb told me that acting is just faking sincerity, so you should be really good at it, kid.
Please forgive me. I mean, please forgive me. Please forgive me.
What I was really looking for was to bring in that mentor character. And I really looked and searched long and hard.
Well, yeah, I have a fair amount of varied types of experience. I've been a farmer, I've crashed an airplane, I've been a rock star. You know, I've done a lot of different things, but I've never been in a film before. I've done a couple of music videos, but that's like kindergarten compared to this. So it's all new. I mean, my experience, everything's new. Finding out how things work, how things are done, the pace that things happen at. It's all new, and it's fun, but it's hard. You know, I think I have a whole new perspective on how much actors get paid now. I'm never going to whine about that again. I understand why they get what they get.
I had some old tapes from some music videos from the late 80s and so forth, and Rachel was an all-girl Christian band, did like 2 albums, and they did a cover of Carry On Wayward Son. And in the music video, they used Kerry Livgren, who wrote it. And I knew Kerry had become a Christian, was part of AD and all that. And so I remember just looking at that video going, oh, I wonder if I can get a hold of his manager. So I Googled his name, found his manager. His manager came back to me pretty quick and said, well, good luck, the old man's not going to do it.
Never in my wildest did I really see this happening. It kind of came out of the blue and went through a real interesting thought process deciding whether or not to do this. And, I'm glad I did.
We got the script to him, and Vicky, Kerry's wife, liked the script. Kerry liked the script, and you know, the rest is history. Kerry Livgren came on board to do that, and that was one of the highlights of the movie.
So if your dad had cleaned up his act, just like your mother wanted, would she be happy?
Another highlight was getting Jeff Deyo to be in the movie. And Jeff is somebody who, he just has a presence about him that that when he's around you, you know that he is somebody who spends a lot of time in the presence of God. And you want those kind of people around, and you want to be one of those people. So it was wonderful to have that kind of a cast come together to do this movie.
I was, you know, just doing what I do on a daily basis, leading worship, and one day checked my email, and there was this email from this guy who claimed to be a casting director, and I thought, you know, is this some kind of joke, or, you know, some guy from high school that's making a movie? You know, he said that he was making a movie with Kevin Max, who I, of course, knew from past band relationships and different things, but and that they had a role for me that they would love for me to play. And I'm like, man, this is so random. Like, that was literally the word that I kept using over and over. I showed the email to my wife, and I'm like, this is so crazy. Like, out of the blue, these people want me to come do a movie. I mean, I've never acted in my life. I mean, I think when I was a kid, I was in a little play called Bullfrogs and Butterflies. So, you know, it just came as quite a crazy shock to me that this opportunity would open itself up. So I did a little research and, you know, looked on the website and stuff, and emailed the guy back and said, well, you know, why not send me a script? You know, I'd love to see. I'm one of those guys that, even though I haven't acted before, when I watch a movie, without anybody seeing me, I try to make the faces that the characters are making in the movie. You know, because I want to see if can I do it. You know how they do this thing where they get really mad and the side of their cheek pokes out. Just kind of, like I do that, you know, make myself really like Clint Eastwood or something. You know? But so I have an interest with it for sure, and so I was definitely intrigued and thought, man, this could be a lot of fun. Let's see, let's just open the door, see where it goes.
You're done. What do you mean I'm done?
But to be honest, I mean, all the years being in front of the camera with DC Talk and videos on stage, I mean, that prepared me a little bit. I was in a feature film called Supernatural that they were not able to finish, but I got a little bit of experience on that set. And then playing Joseph in Technicolor Dreamcoat off Broadway really gave me some experience with acting to a crowd, which obviously stage acting and film acting are very different, but it did give me some width and some depth to kind of pull from when I'm acting in front of the camera. But this has been an unbelievable experience for me in learning. Much harder than I ever thought. Very, very difficult, the pacing, and I give a lot of credit to people that are involved in independent films that are trying to do a feature film in 20 days or less. It's unbelievable, the work that goes into it.